With alliances strained and betrayal looming, the quartet and their steadfast allies embarked on a quest to decipher the mage's enigma, a cryptic series of ancient symbols and magical wards that concealed the ancient evil's lair. Guided by the artifact's heightened resonance, the group navigated through hidden chambers within Eldorium, where the Mages' Council had once conducted secret rituals to safeguard forbidden knowledge. The enigma, etched in glowing runes upon the walls, pulsed with a magic that transcended mortal comprehension. Lyra, with her innate affinity for deciphering ancient scripts, studied the enigma with intensity. The symbols seemed to shift and dance, revealing layers of arcane meaning that spoke to the very essence of the realm's magic. Kael, his mastery of elemental forces growing with each passing trial, sensed the ebb and flow of the enigma's energies. Elder Arion, his staff humming with ancient power, traced the contours of the enigma. "This is not just a ward. It's a convergence of magic and prophecy," he declared, the weight of his knowledge evident in the lines etched on his face. As the quartet and their allies delved into the mysteries of the mage's enigma, visions of the ancient evil's past exploits flickered within the runes. The enigma served not only as a barrier, but also as a living record, preserving the malevolent force's history and the battles waged against it by forgotten heroes. The artifacts, now resonating with the enigma's magic, became conduits of revelation. A narrative unfolded, chronicling the ancient evil's attempts to breach the barriers between realms, each thwarted by sacrifices and alliances that transcended time. The quartet, now intricately linked to this cosmic struggle, felt the weight of their predecessors' struggles and victories. As they approached the heart of the mage's enigma, a central chamber revealed itself, a gateway to the ancient evil's lair. The symbols glowed with an ethereal brilliance, and the artifacts, attuned to the enigma's resonance, emanated a harmonious glow that signaled the quartet's readiness to confront the malevolent force. Yet, the enigma held one final revelation. A hidden verse, deciphered by Lyra, spoke of a choice that would define the quartet's destiny, a sacrifice that transcended mortal understanding, and a path that led to either salvation or destruction. The quartet stood at the threshold, their resolve tested by the mage's enigma. The artifact's glow, now interwoven with the enigma's magic, beckoned them forward. The choices made within the ancient symbols would determine the outcome of the quest, a destiny entwined with the very fabric of the realm's magic. As the quartet stood before the mage's enigma, contemplating the choices laid bare by the cryptic symbols, an unexpected disruption echoed through Eldorium. The rhythmic sounds of hurried footsteps and the swish of a rogue's cloak filled the air. A figure materialized from the shadows, a rogue with an air of mystery and a mischievous glint in their eyes. The rogue, known as Selene, emerged from the clandestine alleys of Eldorium, revealing a talent for stealth that rivaled the enchanted wards of the city. "Quite the gathering you have here," Selene remarked, a sly smile playing on her lips. "I couldn't resist the allure of secret chambers and ancient enigmas. Mind if I join your little escapade?" Elder Arion, though surprised by the unexpected intrusion, regarded Selene with a knowing gaze. "A rogue's entrance," he mused. "Fortuitous or foreboding, time will reveal." Selene, undeterred by the gravitas of the situation, approached the mage's enigma with an audacious curiosity. The artifacts, sensing a unique energy within her, pulsed with a flicker of acknowledgement. Selene, it seemed, carried a shadowed past and an enigmatic connection to the magical currents that swirled within the enigma. As the quartet and their allies deliberated on the newfound arrival, Selene revealed her own motivations, a personal vendetta against the ancient evil, and a desire to uncover secrets that lay hidden within the very fabric of the realms. The rogue's presence introduced an element of unpredictability. Selene, with her agile maneuvers and keen senses, became an unexpected ally in deciphering the mage's enigma. The symbols responded to her touch, revealing hidden pathways and nuanced meanings that had eluded the quartet. Yet, shadows lingered in the wake of Selene's entrance. Whispers of a mysterious past and a trail of enigmatic alliances trailed her, leaving the quartet to question the true nature of their new companion. As Eldorium's secrets intertwined with Selene's, the rogue's entrance marked a divergence in the quartet's journey. A rogue's skill, a touch of chaos, and a quest entangled with enigmatic threads. The mage's enigma would unfold not only through ancient symbols, but also through the unpredictable dance of shadows and secrets that accompanied Selene's presence. With Selene now a part of the quartet, tensions within the group began to rise. The intricate dance of shadows and secrets she brought with her added an air of uncertainty to the quest. The mage's enigma, once a focal point of unity, became a source of contention as each member grappled with their own interpretation of the cryptic symbols. Lyra, ever vigilant, found it challenging to trust the intentions of the rogue. Her instincts as an archer urged caution, sensing that Selene's motivations were veiled in ambiguity. The artifacts, attuned to the quartet's emotions, emitted a subtle hum that mirrored the rising tensions. Kael, burdened by the weight of his chosen destiny, felt the dichotomy of the artifact's magic resonating within him. The enhanced power granted by the artifacts clashed with the doubts sown by the enigmatic rogue's presence. As the quartet delved deeper into the mage's enigma, Kael's internal struggles manifested in the unpredictable surges of his magical abilities. Elder Arion, wise and perceptive, observed the growing rifts within the group. The mage's enigma, a test not only of magical prowess but of trust and unity, revealed the vulnerability that accompanied the quartet's newfound alliance with Selene. In the midst of deciphering the enigma, Selene's rogue skills became pivotal. She unraveled hidden meanings within the symbols, exposing pathways that led to concealed chambers and unlocking the enigma's deepest layers. Yet her motives remained elusive, and her presence fueled the tension that permeated the group. As the quartet and Selene navigated through the labyrinthine corridors beneath Eldorium, the mage's enigma led them to a chamber where a choice loomed, a decision that would shape the destiny of the realms. The artifacts, pulsating with an intensity that mirrored the quartet's internal conflicts, awaited a resolution. Tensions rose like the currents of an approaching storm. The quartet, standing at the precipice of choice, faced not only the enigma's challenge, but the shadows that lurked within their own hearts. The mage's enigma, once a guide, now became a crucible that tested the limits of trust and the fragile alliances that held the quartet together. As the quartet grappled with internal tensions within the chamber of the mage's enigma, an unexpected disturbance echoed through the subterranean halls of Eldorium. The rhythmic clatter of armored footsteps and the unsheathing of blades reverberated, heralding the arrival of a mysterious faction known as the Crimson Blades. A cadre of crimson-clad warriors, their faces concealed by masks adorned with ethereal symbols, emerged from the shadows. Each blade gleamed with an otherworldly sheen, resonating with a dark magic that seemed to dance in tandem with the enigmatic symbols that lined the walls. The leader of the Crimson Blades, known only as Sable, approached with a commanding presence. The quartet, already on edge from internal tensions, now faced the enigmatic challenge posed by this uninvited faction. "Chosen One and company," Sable intoned, the mask muffling their voice. "Our path intersects at the crossroads of destiny. The mage's enigma holds the key to a future entwined with shadows, and we, the Crimson Blades, seek to unravel its mysteries." Elder Arion, his gaze assessing the crimson-clad warriors, spoke with a tone of caution. "Who are the Crimson Blades, and what stake do you have in the enigma's revelation?" Sable, their mask betraying no emotion, revealed that the Crimson Blades were a clandestine order with an ancient legacy. Their purpose, intricately linked to the cosmic struggle against the ancient evil, aligned with the quartet's quest, albeit with methods shrouded in shadows. As tensions escalated within the chamber, the enigma pulsated with a newfound intensity. The artifacts, resonating with the presence of the crimson blades, emitted a harmonious glow that suggested an unforeseen connection between the rogue faction and the quest to thwart the ancient evil. A precarious alliance emerged, born out of the shared quest for knowledge within the mage's enigma. The quartet, Selene, and the enigmatic crimson blades stood at a crossroads where their paths converged, their destinies interwoven in the tapestry of the realm's magic. As the enigma's symbols glowed brighter, the quartet faced not only internal conflicts and the enigmatic presence of Selene, but the addition of the crimson blades to their uneasy alliance. The mage's enigma, now a nexus of both internal and external tensions, promised revelations that transcended the boundaries of trust and shadowed alliances. Within the chamber of the mage's enigma, the quartet, Selene, and the crimson blades stood in an uneasy alliance, their motivations entwined in the cryptic symbols that adorned the walls. The artifacts, resonating with the combined energies of the group, emitted a pulsating glow that cast shifting shadows upon the chamber. Rivalry simmered beneath the surface as the quartet and the crimson blades exchanged guarded glances. The enigma, seemingly responsive to the conflicting energies, hummed with an intensity that mirrored the tensions within the room. Lyra, her trust already strained by the entrance of Selene, regarded the crimson blades with suspicion. Their masked faces and enigmatic motives fueled a sense of rivalry that threatened to unravel the fragile unity that had been established. Kael, torn between the artifact's call and the enigma's revelations, felt the internal struggle escalate. The presence of the crimson blades added another layer of complexity to the choices that lay ahead, and the quartet grappled with the uncertainty that accompanied these new allies. Elder Arion, with his gaze penetrating the shadows, addressed Sable, the leader of the Crimson Blades. Revelations await, but the path is obscured by both enigma and rivalry. Speak plainly, Sable, and let us understand the purpose that binds our fates. Sable, their mask betraying no emotion, revealed fragments of an ancient prophecy that spoke of a convergence of destinies. The enigma, a conduit to cosmic truths, held the potential to unveil the ancient evil's vulnerabilities and guide the combined forces toward a decisive confrontation. As the quartet and the crimson blades delved deeper into the enigma, visions of a cosmic tapestry unfolded. Forgotten heroes, lost battles, and the echoes of prophecies resonated within the chamber. The artifacts, now intertwined with the crimson blade's aura, emitted a harmonious glow that suggested an alliance born not only out of necessity, but destiny. Yet the rivalry persisted. The quartet, Selene, and the crimson blades remained at odds, their conflicting motives threatening to unravel the delicate balance that held the alliance together. The enigma, a conduit to both revelation and discord, guided them toward the heart of the struggle that awaited on the path to confronting the ancient evil. As the chamber echoed with the clashing energies of rivalry and revelation, the quartet braced themselves for the challenges that lay ahead. The mage's enigma, a crucible of cosmic forces, promised not only answers to the quest, but a reckoning that would define the destinies of all those entangled in its cryptic embrace. The enigmatic symbols of the mage's enigma pulsed with an ethereal glow, casting intricate patterns of light and shadow on the chamber walls. As the quartet, Selene, and the crimson blades continued their deciphering, a revelation emerged: the mage's legacy. Within the enigma's tapestry of magic, the quartet discovered that Eldorium, once a bastion of arcane knowledge, had been founded by a revered mage known as Elandra. The artifact's glow intensified as the chamber revealed Elandra's untold story, a tale of sacrifice, wisdom, and a legacy intertwined with the cosmic struggle against the ancient evil. Elandra, a mage of unparalleled skill, had foreseen the impending darkness that threatened the realms. In a selfless act, she forged the mage's enigma, embedding it with the collective magic of the Mages' Council to guide future generations in the battle against the encroaching shadows. The artifacts, resonating with Elandra's legacy, projected visions of forgotten heroes who had risen to face the ancient evil throughout the ages. The Crimson Blades, it seemed, were the modern guardians entrusted with preserving Elandra's vision, their enigmatic order tracing its origins back to the founding mage's time. Selene, with her rogue instincts finely attuned, sensed an unspoken connection to Elandra's legacy. The artifacts responded to her presence, indicating a subtle alignment with the mage's vision that went beyond the rivalry and alliances that had defined their quest. Elder Arion, recognizing the profound implications of the mage's legacy, spoke with a tone of reverence. Elandra's sacrifice echoes through time, and her legacy is now entwined with ours. The Enigma's revelations extend beyond our quest. They unveil the cosmic design that has shaped the realms. As the quartet and their allies absorbed the weight of Elandra's legacy, a unity born out of shared purpose began to overshadow the lingering tensions. The enigma, no longer a source of discord, became a beacon that guided them toward the final confrontation with the ancient evil. The chamber, now suffused with the harmonious glow of the artifacts and the enigma, resonated with a collective understanding. Elandra's vision, forged in sacrifice and woven into the very fabric of Eldorium, served as a compass that pointed the way forward. The mage's legacy, unveiled within the mage's enigma, became a rallying force that bridged the gaps of rivalry and forged a deeper understanding among the quartet, Selene, and the Crimson Blades. Together, they stood on the precipice of destiny, united by the mage's timeless legacy and the revelations that would guide their journey toward the ultimate confrontation with the ancient evil. As the quartet, Selene, and the Crimson Blades united under the banner of Elandra's legacy, a shadow darker than any encountered before began to cast its ominous presence. Betrayal, veiled within the Enigma's revelations, lurked in the unseen corners of their alliance. The subtle discord within the group, once overshadowed by a common purpose, festered in the wake of Elandra's legacy. Whispers of hidden agendas and clandestine motives circulated, and the artifact's glow wavered with a disquieting tremor. Lyra, her instincts sharp as ever, sensed the impending betrayal. The symbols of the enigma, once a guide, now became a cryptic harbinger of treachery, their patterns shifting with an unsettling rhythm. The Rogue faction, the Crimson Blades, and even Selene bore the weight of suspicion as the quartet grappled with the shadows that loomed within their midst. Kael, torn between loyalty to Elandra's legacy and the enigmatic forces that sought to exploit their alliance, felt the internal struggles intensify. The artifacts, pulsating with the group's collective emotions, mirrored the turbulence that accompanied the growing shadows of betrayal. Elder Arion, his eyes reflecting the weight of foreknowledge, sought to address the burgeoning discord. "Shadows within shadows," he warned. "The Enigma's revelations have uncovered not only our destinies, but the vulnerabilities that threaten to unravel our unity. Betrayal, veiled by motives unknown, seeks to cast us adrift." As tensions escalated, the quartet and their uneasy allies faced a choice: to confront the shadows of betrayal head-on or risk the unraveling of the fragile alliance that held them together. The enigma, its symbols now pulsating with an urgent rhythm, demanded a resolution that transcended individual motives. In a clandestine meeting within the heart of Eldorium, the quartet confronted Selene, Sable, and the Crimson Blades. Accusations, veiled threats, and the artifact's undeniable resonance with the truth heightened the intensity of the confrontation. Each member of the alliance was forced to confront the shadows that lurked within their own intentions. As the echoes of betrayal reverberated through Eldorium, the quartet and their allies stood at a crossroads. The mage's enigma, once a source of guidance, now cast a spotlight on the shadows that threatened to undermine the very purpose that bound them together. The path ahead, fraught with uncertainty and the echoes of Elandra's sacrifice, awaited their collective decision, a decision that would either strengthen their resolve or plunge them into the depths of betrayal and discord. In the aftermath of the confrontation over shadows of betrayal, a sense of unease lingered within the alliance. The quartet, Selene, and the Crimson Blades found themselves at an impasse, their unity strained by suspicions and the delicate balance of trust teetering on the edge. Amidst the uncertainty, whispers of an oracle residing in the secluded reaches of Eldorium reached the ears of the alliance. The oracle of Astrala, a seer of renowned accuracy, was said to possess the ability to pierce the veils of time and reveal the threads of destiny that bound the realms. Elder Arion, recognizing the significance of seeking the oracle's counsel, proposed a journey to the oracle's sanctuary. The artifacts, pulsating with the unresolved tensions within the alliance, seemed to resonate with the idea, as if acknowledging the need for a guiding vision to dispel the shadows that threatened to unravel them. The journey to the oracle's sanctuary led the group through mystical landscapes where the very fabric of reality seemed to warp and weave with the lingering magic of ancient rituals. The symbols of the mage's enigma, though distant, continued to cast their ethereal glow, hinting at the unspoken destiny that awaited the alliance. Upon reaching the oracle's sanctuary, a hallowed chamber adorned with celestial symbols, the quartet and their uneasy allies were met by the enigmatic seer. The oracle, cloaked in ethereal robes, spoke with a voice that transcended mortal senses. "I see shadows that dance within your midst," the oracle intoned. "The threads of destiny are entangled, and the path ahead is shrouded in ambiguity. Speak your truths, and let the echoes of your intentions resonate within this sacred space." One by one, each member of the alliance laid bare their fears, suspicions, and aspirations. The artifacts, responding to the sincerity of their confessions, emitted a subtle glow that seemed to harmonize with the mystical energy of the oracle's chamber. The oracle, with eyes that gazed into the tapestry of fate, spoke of a vision, a convergence of destinies that extended beyond individual motives. The shadows of betrayal, it revealed, were but veils that obscured the true purpose that bound the alliance together. "Destiny weaves its own design," the oracle proclaimed. "Shadows may linger, but within each of you lies the power to shape the outcome. Embrace the enigma, for its revelations are but a reflection of the choices you make." As the oracle's vision unfolded, a sense of clarity washed over the alliance. The quartet, Selene, and the Crimson Blades, though still guarded by their individual motives, found a common understanding rooted in the shared quest to confront the ancient evil. United by the oracle's guidance, the alliance stood poised on the precipice of a decision that would define not only their individual destinies but the destiny of the realms. The mage's enigma, now a guide rather than a source of discord, beckoned them forward, its symbols pulsating with renewed energy as they prepared to face the challenges that awaited in the shadows of uncertainty. Guided by the oracle's vision, the alliance, once fractured by shadows of betrayal, found themselves at a pivotal moment of reckoning. The journey back from the oracle's sanctuary served as a crucible where the threads of unity and redemption intertwined. Selene, the enigmatic rogue whose motives had been shrouded in ambiguity, felt the weight of the alliance's distrust. In the lingering shadows of suspicion, she sought a chance for redemption, a way to prove that her allegiance was not to the shadows, but to the shared purpose that bound them together. As the group traversed the mystical landscapes, Selene revealed fragments of her past, a tale of personal losses, sacrifices made in the name of a greater good, and a desire to break free from the chains of a shadowed legacy. The artifacts, attuned to the sincerity of her confessions, emitted a gentle glow that seemed to acknowledge the rogue's quest for redemption. Lyra, whose distrust had been most fervent, found herself torn between skepticism and a glimmer of empathy. The oracle's vision, a catalyst for understanding, urged the archer to recognize the possibility of redemption within Selene's veiled intentions. Kael, with his empathetic nature and growing mastery of the artifact's magic, sensed the internal struggles within Selene. The enigma of the rogue's past echoed with the potential for redemption, a path that intertwined with the collective destiny the Alliance sought to forge. Elder Arion, the sage whose wisdom spanned ages, perceived the threads of redemption weaving through the enigma's revelations. The shadows of the past need not define the present, he intoned, casting a glance toward Selene. Redemption lies in choices made in the face of uncertainty. Guided by the oracle's vision, the Alliance, once fractured by shadows of betrayal, found themselves at a pivotal moment of reckoning. The journey back from the oracle's sanctuary served as a crucible where the threads of unity and redemption intertwined. Selene, the enigmatic rogue whose motives had been shrouded in ambiguity, felt the weight of the Alliance's distrust. In the lingering shadows of suspicion, she sought a chance for redemption, a way to prove that her allegiance was not to the shadows, but to the shared purpose that bound them together. As the group traversed the mystical landscapes, Selene revealed fragments of her past, a tale of personal losses, sacrifices made in the name of a greater good, and a desire to break free from the chains of a shadowed legacy. The artifacts, attuned to the sincerity of her confessions, emitted a gentle glow that seemed to acknowledge the rogue's quest for redemption. Lyra, whose distrust had been most fervent, found herself torn between skepticism and a glimmer of empathy. The oracle's vision, a catalyst for understanding, urged the archer to recognize the possibility of redemption within Selene's veiled intentions. Kael, with his empathetic nature and growing mastery of the artifact's magic, sensed the internal struggles within Selene. The enigma of the rogue's past echoed with the potential for redemption, a path that intertwined with the collective destiny the Alliance sought to forge. Elder Arion, the sage whose wisdom spanned ages, perceived the threads of redemption weaving through the enigma's revelations. The shadows of the past need not define the present, he intoned, casting a glance toward Selene. Redemption lies in choices made in the face of uncertainty. In a pivotal moment, Selene, driven by a desire to prove her commitment, offered a significant revelation. Hidden within her possession was a fragment of an ancient artifact, a key that, when combined with the artifacts wielded by the quartet, would unlock a forgotten power capable of challenging the ancient evil. The Alliance, now on the verge of a newfound understanding, embraced the rogue's redemption. The artifacts, resonating with the unity born out of shared purpose, pulsed with an intensified glow. The journey back to Eldoria became a testament to the transformative power of trust and the possibility of redemption within the enigmatic shadows that clung to the past. As the Alliance approached Eldoria, the city's spires casting long shadows in the waning light, they stood on the cusp of a decision that would either strengthen their bonds or cast them into the depths of uncertainty. Selene, once a rogue whose motives were veiled, now walked a path toward redemption, her actions entwined with the destiny that awaited them all. The return to Eldoria brought a sense of anticipation, as the Alliance, now forged by the threads of trust and the redemption of Selene, stood at the threshold of the final phase of their quest. The artifacts, pulsating with the energy of the journey and the newfound unity, cast a radiant glow that hinted at the power yet to be unveiled. Yet, as the Alliance prepared to confront the ancient evil, a shadow deeper than any encountered before lurked in the unseen corners of Eldoria. An adversary, shrouded in mystery and veiled in illusions, began to weave a subtle web that sought to undermine the collective purpose of the Alliance. Whispers of the unseen adversary reached the ears of the quartet, Selene, and the Crimson Blades. The artifacts, attuned to the vibrations of the magical currents, emitted a warning hum that spoke of an impending threat, an adversary whose motives eluded even the keenest senses. Lyra, her archer instincts on high alert, sensed disturbances in the magical ley lines. The symbols of the mage's enigma, once a guide, now flickered with a dissonant energy that hinted at the interference of an unseen force. Kael, attuned to the elemental forces, felt disturbances in the air and the earth. The artifacts, usually a source of clarity, now resonated with an unsettling discord that mirrored the elusive nature of the unseen adversary. Elder Arion, his ancient wisdom probing the shadows, recognized the signs of an adversary adept at manipulating illusions and weaving spells of deception. The unseen adversary hides in the very fabric of reality, he cautioned. Illusions cloud our perceptions, and their motives remain veiled. The Alliance, now on guard against the unseen adversary's subtle machinations, found themselves navigating Eldorium's streets with caution. Illusions flickered at the edges of their vision, and whispers of discord echoed through the air, sowing seeds of doubt among the once unified group. In a clandestine meeting, the quartet, Selene, and the Crimson Blades deliberated on strategies to unveil the unseen adversary. The artifacts, resonating with the collective determination of the Alliance, emitted a glow that seemed to pierce through the illusions and shadows. As the Alliance prepared to confront the ancient evil, the unseen adversary became a formidable obstacle, a force that sought to exploit the fragile unity they had forged. The mage's enigma, now a tool against both shadows and illusions, beckoned them forward as they braced themselves for the inevitable clash with an adversary whose true nature remained concealed in the unseen depths of Eldorium.